Hello, welcome back. My name is Carter Sanders, and today we are taking a look at the Launchkey 61 MK3 MIDI keyboard from Novation. Thank you to Novation, Focusrite, and Performer Magazine for putting on this video series and for the amazing gear. It's already made its way into my daily workflow, and I couldn't be happier with it. So today I'm going to show you how I use this in my Logic setup, and yeah, let's have fun. All right. So while I will be using Logic today, you should know that where this keyboard really shines is in its integration with Ableton. Now, I have dabbled in Ableton enough to recognize the value of everything on this keyboard, and in particular, these functions right up here near the kind of middle of the keyboard in the fourth octave, with capture, MIDI, quantize, loop, track arm functions. All these alone can make a really dynamic, complicated Ableton live set seem really natural and intuitive in a live setting, and this kind of makes me want to get back into Ableton just to really push this thing to do everything it can do. All right, so I'm going to show you the most common way that I use this keyboard in my workflow, which is as a virtual organ. These things, they have keys that feel like a real organ, which really helps, and I really like. And then there's just a lot of controls that are just ready to go right out of the box for making a realistic, kind of alive sounding organ, where you can control the drawbars and the dynamics. So I'm going to show you how I do that. Okay, so first what I do is I go to recording. I go to control surfaces, and I go to controller assignments. And what I've done is I've mapped the sixth fader on this keyboard. It was just the most comfortable to the expression control on Logic's organ, which is right here. So now, as I move this fader, the expression control moves. So what this lets me do is in real time, I can control the dynamics of the organ, which a lot of people I think don't know, and just kind of play, at the same volume the whole time, maybe changing the drawbars a bit. So let me show you what that sounds like. All right, so as you could hear, that was a really, dynamic organ that's, had a lot of life in it and a lot of energy that you can't get from, if all you had was just 61 MIDI keys. Some of you also may have noticed that I was changing the drawbars of the organ with the mod wheel, which, the drawbars are different frequency bands in the organ that you can, so you can shift the frequency response to the organ in real time to kind of give it a darker or brighter tone. To me, this gives me like a whole world of, live real sounding organs that, I'm going to use on my sessions all the time. I'm really excited. So just in case, you hadn't connected it in your brain already, but that technique that I just used to map the expression control on Logic's organ to a specific fader here on the Launchkey, you can do that for any parameter of any virtual instrument to any fader or knob on this keyboard, both live, if you're doing an Ableton Live thing or the Logic live looping thing, that's just tremendously helpful and can just totally bring your set to life. And or just if you want to automate it in a studio setting in a way that feels real and feels natural and fun, that's just a whole game changer for any virtual instrument you have: synthesizers, organs, keyboards, pianos. You can do it to effects too. You can automate reverbs and delays, compressors, anything like that. So it's really just this whole world of automation, customization that this thing opens up in a super easy way. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much to Focusrite, to Novation, and to Performer Magazine for putting this series on. Stay tuned for the last video of the series, in which I'll just be showing off all the new gear that we've talked about. Just play some good music and see what type of sounds we can get. It should be super fun. All right, thanks. See you next time.